All right, latest edition of Tech Lando here. Yes, I am once again recording my video monitor from my actual phone. So troubleshooting some things right now, working through some problem solving with the MacBook. We'll get that figured out, but for right now, this is the most efficient way to do things. So taking a look at the Cowboys' first drive after a really incredible kickoff return run from Tony Pollard, kind of setting the tone for the game there, at least so we thought. Really cool seeing it from the all-22 center field angle of that. Just amazing contact balance there. He actually has a little bit of Alvin Kamara in him. Don't take that out of context, just with the contact balance in particular, that's what I see. Anyways, moving on. 4th down and 1 here. This is the first drive of the game for the Cowboys, the first failed attempt on 4th down. Immediately what we'll notice here is the Cowboys are already outnumbered in the box, and it's 8-7 technically if you account for Amari Cooper as a blocker. But all of these guys, let me fast forward it a little bit here so they get set. Not only is it a crowded box, but they're all within 2 yards of the line of scrimmage. So obviously, like Vic Fangio and Ed Donatel, the defensive coordinator for the Denver Broncos, told us heading into this game, they were going to sell out, or their plan at least was to sell out to stop the run, make Dak beat them. And as we know, Dak wasn't sharp in this football game, and he just didn't really have what it took to do so. But this is a contributing factor to that, as I spoke about on Mike Fisher's channel. Never really had the ability to establish the necessary rhythm, in part because of their aggressive nature that we're going to ultimately, as fans, whether we like it or not, have to come to grips with. This is who this team is. This is their identity. It's what got them to 6-1 in the first place, beforehand. But so here we're going to take a look. This is Weatherly number 91, set up wide to what you might call the strong side of the Cowboys formation here, just because it does include 2 All-Pros in Zach Martin and Lyle Collins. But technically the strong side of this formation is to the weak side. So already very off balance, and we'll see. I'll go ahead and run this for you so we can see a better example there. This play, initially, this run at least, is designed to come to the right side, right? So immediately, not only do I not love the idea of ever kind of retreating, going backwards to move forward. I understand it's something the Cowboys are very good at. But maybe I would, if you're going to get 1 yard, I'd like to see Dak on a QB sneak, or at least, bring a fullback in to what they did, bring Connor McGovern in the backfield and let him lead block for Zeke. So even if Tyler Biadasz does get beat, which I'm going to show you here in just a second, there's still an avenue, or at least a route for success if the play gets blown up, which we will see number 90 in orange for the Broncos here. His name is actually DeShawn Williams, I think is his name. He's going to ultimately wreck this play and force Zeke to cut back, which then allows one of the best safeties in football up there, Justin Simmons, number 31, to shoot that backside gap and make the play. Let's go ahead and look at it. Right there, you're seeing Tyler Biadasz isn't able to quite get to that outside shoulder of DeShawn Williams. And he's able to basically keep that shoulder free and contain and get to the backfield to kind of blow this play up, right? So we see right there, Zeke can't get to the edge, find the hole, so he cuts back, and that's where we have the benefit, or, where the Cowboys were at the disadvantage, the numbers disadvantage. We've got a free man running right through an unoccupied gap right here, and he makes ultimately the tackle to prevent or to stall out the Cowboys' opening drive. So that was kind of the momentum shift right there. And from that point on, let's run it back one more time, talk through a couple more things. Maybe what I would like to see, and again, I'm just a guy, you guys can tell me what your thoughts are, but when you have the strong side of the formation there, helping obviously the left tackle, Terrence Steele, out in the absence of Tyron Smith, I would love to see this play designed to that strong side, right? Where it's not such a wide disadvantage here from this technically strong side edge in Weatherly. This is a perfect opportunity with the ball to the, on the boundary side hash, Dak to play action, boot to the right if he sees this numbers disadvantage here. And I would like to see Dak bootleg this play fake, sell it, and then have the ability moving to his strong side with tons of field, the wide side of the field, right? The field side of the formation, and let just Dalton Schultz maybe occupy this strong side. It's the weak side of the play, the strong side of the formation. This backer here, and then just slip it out, you know, and get into that shallow cross situation. Let Dak read it. You can send Amari, you know, on a plethora of different routes when he's isolated here one-on-one with Patrick Surtain. But Dak can use his legs too with a full head of steam, booting out this way in space and make this play happen. Again, it's just one of those things, not overly concerning, not something that should really concern anybody, really, fans in general, long term. But just, you know, something to think about, right? Dak Prescott, again, here's that wide technique, that wide 9 formation from 91 Weatherly. This play is designed to the right, which is the weak side of the formation, and you've got, you know, just tons of leverage out here. So maybe we'd like to see Dak check out of this run play action boot, sell it to the left, let Dalton Schultz slip into the cross, and Dak has options. He can throw it to Amari Cooper one-on-one. He can find Dalton Schultz coming across the middle on a crossing route, or he can pick the 1 yard up necessary with his legs, as we've seen him do many times throughout his career. So just interesting thoughts here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more.